This is a quick training video for the semi-active GSM intercept system. Connect everything, then connect it to the laptop. Wait for a few minutes before starting the laptop software so that everything has had time to warm up. Connect the GSM modem to the correct USB port. If it's not connected to the right port, it will come up with an APRO exception and there will be a fault on it. Then connect the A51 dongle. That will come up with this message: continue without scanning. Open it. Open the software. It should open with a green free. Anything else and you have a problem with the decipher unit. Minimize this. You will also notice here is the information for the GSM modem. Just make sure that it appears within the system. Now turn on the software. You will see that we have BTS1, BTS2, 3G, active station with 6 channels, A51 support and A52 support, which is doing its loading. Here you will notice that the BTSs are absent. This is good for when you're doing your scanning. Open the settings. Make sure that none of these boxes are ticked under the providers. Go to the BTSs. Check that you have the same name for all units. You can put in a new name or you can keep the same one. In this case, let's make it Office 2. If we click Apply, it should apply to all others, but check. Check that all of the BTSs, including the 3G, have the same ones. Then click OK. Double-click one of the active station channels, click Unit, and make sure that that also says Office 2. Click OK. Now, right-click, click Scan, and click Quick. Here, under the 3G, where it says Switched Off, click Scan, and click Quick. In some countries like Thailand, where there are multiple GSM 3G bands, it may be better to click Full. It will take longer, but it's a better way of doing it. Here we will now see the number of base stations coming. And here in our settings, we then want to make sure that our modem is connected. Here is our modem. Click Apply. Check our map. It shows 13 access points under Wi-Fi. You could also have the GPS plugged into the system as well. Update the coordinates. We can check our position. It will never be entirely accurate if you're not using GPS. The actual position of this system, I'm not sure that I can move it. I can't, but the actual position is here. It's about 10 or 12 meters away. This we can close. We can look at our BTSs as well. Under 900, we can check the map position. You will notice here that it's showing a sector for our directional antenna. Right-click it, unlock position, and move it so that it's pointing in the right direction. Like this. Or, as we are using here, an omnidirectional, no we're not, we're using directional antenna. So this is correct. We can now click Lock. Close this. Open the BTS 1800. Do the same thing. Show the position on the map. Right-click on the green pin. Unlock the position. Take the white dot and drag it round until you find the antenna is pointing in the right direction. Right-click again and lock. And close. This will enable you to know that your targets are in the correct position. So now we are looking to see what to do, and what we can see is that our Active station has finished scanning in 2G. We can therefore make a tuning. 1800 we're going to make in T-Mobile. It will set auto, and then all we need to do is click apply. In 900, 02, auto, and click apply. Turn on the BTSs by pushing in the buttons, or if it shows switched off here, double click, and from the switch off, click the ARFCN, and it will power on. Now we're using practically no power in our BTS. If we left click and keep our finger down, you can see that we're only using 10 milliwatts. By dragging this down, we can increase the power output. We can do the same thing by increasing the power here. In our 900 BTS, we can increase the power to whichever power we wish, and the same in the 1800. As you can see, the 3G is still waiting to set itself. We will see here handsets have been captured by the system. Here we have an SMS message. We can right click and turn off the auto scroll, move up, read the message. We can also find that on line 1, 2, this is the SMS establishment. If we right click, we can find it on the HLR. This was the person that made the call. If you heard a small ring, it means that a target has been found. If we look here in our HLR, click on name, you'll find that we've had 2. SS, iPhone 5, SS, Dubai telephone. Here we have a live call. If we turn on the volume, you can hear the call. Again, we can right click the call, find on the HLR, this is the person. If we want to make them a target, we can add, edit to the target base, or click plus and make them
That's what I mean, yeah.
target 99,
for no reason as well.
or whatever name you wish to give it.
Like you.
Click OK and close it. If we want to see where is this person, if the map is highlighted, we can click on the map, and this is where it gives the position of the person. It's about 30 or 40 meters across the road from where we are, in line with our antenna. If we want to interrupt the call, we can double click here on the 2 yellow arrows. You will see that we can access the microphone to both incoming and outgoing part, and like this, we have just cut the call. Hopefully the person will ring again. Now you will see that the 3G has finished and is now switched off. Open the BTS tuning, go to the 3G, click on the TX power. We can now
like that, yeah.
talk about block carrier or IMSI catcher. In IMSI catcher, we will catch and release all handsets in 3G. Click OK. You will see also the target 99 came back. Put the auto scrolling, and if we saw further up, we will find target 99. We can see here that they're connected, and this is the call.
That is horrible.
The call is automatically recorded to the database, which can be accessed select from the record base above.
Yeah, I did it though, yeah?
Under IMSI
Yeah,
Catcher,
I
we will
did it,
now
right.
see
I didn't do it, I promise you I didn't do it.
handsets that are coming in.
It was you did it to prove a point, and there's no point you saying that just happened yet, because you did that.
SS iPhone 5 has come back. We can set different tones for targets arriving within the system.
You did it. 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 I promise you, you did it. And that was it. You did it.
Certain other things that we can do. If we have a target that we wish to communicate with, let me switch off the auto scroll. Find a target.
But you did do it.
Example, SS iPhone 5. We can make a call to the target from the system.
Yeah. You did.
Click Start Call. And you can hear the call ringing. I can talk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the system will record it. This means that you can talk directly to any of the targets as you wish.
What's the matter with you? Come on, man.
Disconnect the call.
We've been nasty for. We've been nasty
We
for.
can send SMS messages from the target to the network or vice versa. As long as we have the service center number, we can send SMSs to and from targets using this button
No, you did it.
or using this button. So this will send an SMS to the target. We can use alphanumeric
These way people are going to think you're not smoked. Stop it.
or numeric, whichever is the choice.
Exactly.
We are able to catch the phone numbers of the targets by using our modem. In some countries, it's possible
You did it. You
to
did it.
put in service centre numbers. Unfortunately, in the UK, we only have it for Vodafone, which means that when we're looking for public number, we can set it using a call or actually using an SMS as well. Click Apply. You will see that within certain parameters, we have captured telephone numbers. In countries like Thailand, we have already captured the supplementary service codes, and the system, as long as you click automatic PM, will find the target telephone numbers.
Oh, is that where you lot are going to move?
It will also advise you here
Good, isn't it?
when we get telephone numbers coming through. You will also see
Oh,
various SMS messages coming through. You can start and stop this information in the auto scrolling as you wish, or we can clear the window altogether. Even only using 10 milliwatts, this system has captured over 200 people. And as we carry on, we will find that we've got more and more telephone numbers captured. We can try and use the system to also capture specific targets. And see if we can catch their telephone numbers. Here you will see that we've got successful numbers being captured. If we want to see how everything looks and the positions of the targets that we have, we can highlight a complete set. Click the mapping button.
That's good. And the one that I was often just think about.
And it shows us all of the targets within here.
And also have a deep think about why you had to do that just to prove a point.
We can also find the positions of the base stations according to the Google mapping.
Wow, I think you will.
Highlight these,
I don't think I will.
click on map,
I didn't do it.
Wow. You're doing
and
a
you
lot
will see the
assuring
different base
today,
stations.
but let me assure you on one thing. You put the phone down.
Also the
and you're
position,
really thinking
the
about it.
details,
I can promise you, I don't think so.
LAC, etc.
So you will be. You will be.
That essentially
Ouch.
is the simple training video
I'll see you later.
for most of the things that you will need to use. Let me continue with targeting. You have TAR1 and TAR2. If we click TAR1, it is a bit like using IMSI-IMI, and it will relate purely to our target list. And now we will see that people will be coming into the system, but they will be rejected and they will start to disappear. Here we have another live call coming through. Where is this person? They are here, connected.
Hello.
Where are they on the map?
Hi.
They are here. And they are possibly 300 or 400 meters away. If we use TAR2, we then need to make certain changes in our BTS. If we want to use TAR2, then we need to remove the star. This means that we need to actually set our own ARFCN, our own channel, and fix it. In this case, we can only use 101. And under our LAC, we want to use something similar to what we already have here, but we will change it by one number. Click Apply. You will now notice that the O2 has changed. There is no star next to the information. This is now looking like the real network to all handsets. We will attract more handsets if they're making calls, but it gives us more chance of attracting the correct target as well if the target is within operating range. To go back to random mode, turn off the TAR2. If, when you are loading the system and you are loading modem and you get, when you click Apply, an APRO exception, close the software, close this software. Go to Control Panel, go to Hardware and Sound, Device Manager, go to the modems, go to ports. You will see two for the Huawei Mobile Connect. You will need to uninstall both. Once you have uninstalled both, the laptop will then say that it needs to restart. Do a restart with nothing inside. After that, reload the software, reload the system, find the dongle, put it back in again, and then utilize my computer and go to Windows, Program Files, GM, Drivers, Huawei driver, and use driver setup. Once it's fully installed, start the software again and it should be working. That's the end of this training session.